Alright, welcome. We're gonna play some wizard chess for the Quidditch chap story. Let's see you at your pre-match party, Coastbreaker. Looking forward to the house match. I am. Always wanted to play Quidditch, but I need a bigger broom. I'm glad we are playing wizard chess today between the house match and something Sky said about her dad. Well, I'm glad to get my mind off of things. I simply play a round of chess. Not this time. Today we discuss tactics. This is your first house match as a beater. You have got to know your strategy. As a beater, your role is both offensive and defensive. If you had to choose offense or defense, which is more natural to you? Defense comes more naturally to me. Hitting a bludger away from our teammates is what being a beater is all about. Defense is statistically significant portion of a beater's role, but concentrating exclusively on defense doesn't move the team forward. A good Quidditch player knows their strengths, but never abandons their weakness, which brings us back to the wizard chess. I want to play both offense and defense. Are we using wizard chess to teach me strategy? Queen to f7. Checkmate. You won. I won. We played wizard chess exactly 27 times, and I've won all 27 matches. You have never beat me before. I couldn't have done it without you. What does that mean? You mentioned offense and defense, so I tried to play both. Exactly, the key is balance. You have got to know when to protect your pieces and when to risk everything to take the king. You have got it, and the same strategy applies to every beater playing Quidditch. Most of the time, you are protecting your teammates, but sometimes you have to aim for the opposing seeker, and you can only see your next move if you keep your mind in the match. All the business with Sky has to wait. She needs to focus on Quidditch. I best be off. We have only got a few practices left before the house match. Sky's been practicing with me. Alright, keep him busy. You know what I'm seeking? A pumpkin pasty. Where's Sky? Has she gone missing again? No idea, mate. What's going on with her anyway? What do you mean? I mean, even when Sky's here, she isn't. Sky will join us shortly. As we wait for Sky, let us synchronize with one another, share our lives, our worries. Everyone's told me to focus on the match. Is this really the time for social hour? Neglect leads to regret. Our team is like a family. Those bonds cannot be allowed to fray. The strength of these bonds will lead us to victory in our house match. Let's begin. Our bonds have been mended. The fabric of our team will not be undone. It will hold through the house match. We shall cloak ourselves in the knowledge that we have one another. Allow me a time to speak with our newest beater. Practice will begin shortly. How is that bond mended if Sky's not even there? Something has troubled you, taking your focus from the house match. Do you wish to share your burden? The truth is, Sky said her dad's been injured, but Penny told me Ethan Parkin is perfectly alright. Why would Sky say otherwise? To reserve your judgment, to trust your teammate, to wait. Sky will come to you when she is ready. Time clarifies all truths, and we have little to spare before the house match. I made it. Let's practice. Dear, we must prepare. Our first house match approaches. I I never play favorites, but your fans put on a fantastic pre-match parties. I can't play in the match, but that won't stop me from cheering on our team. We haven't caught up in a while. Let's chat later. Welcome to the party, Coastbreaker. Andre, you haven't been to these parties before. I heard you are the only Quidditch player who comes to the pre-match parties. Of course, since I've never come to the party, I don't know anyone here. You know me and Penny, and I saw a face paint kid around. Where did you come from? I've heard Darkos talking about me, of course. More importantly, we need to talk about the house match. Just remember that even though they finished 4th in the last House Cup, Hufflepuff is much stronger now. Beating them won't be easy. Lucky I'm a beater, isn't it? That's a lot of pressure, even for a Coastbreaker. This is Darkos' first house match as a beater, of course. There's pressure. Perhaps partying will take my mind off things. I hope you're enjoying the party. I know everyone's dying to see you play B2. They won't have to wait long. Our match with Hufflepuff is just around the corner. How are you feeling? Are you excited about your first house match as a B2? I'm so excited I can hardly wait. So am I. After all your hard work and training, I know you'll be brilliant. It's a good thing, Warren. Schedule one last practice before the house match. Good luck, Darkos. I'll be in the stands cheering you on. Go to Quidditch practice. I ran into Arth outside the Transfiguration. She makes me nervous. I haven't balanced this much since I quit ballet. Don't worry about me. I'm keeping my mind on the match. Is Aurora having us balance on the booms today? Just wish she would hurry it up so we can practice. Since we have got a moment, I think we need to talk about what you said about your dad. Can't not until the house match is over. Besides, it looks like Aurora is ready to start. To our final practice before our house match, I sense that the pressure has taken its toll, disturbed our balance. Therefore, while we regain our physical balance in today's exercise, we will share our worries. None of us can bear them alone. We must acknowledge our fears and anxieties before we can release them. We cannot carry our anxieties to the pitch. Our fears will weigh us down. We will let them go before we can fly. Let us begin. Sky, I know you said we can't talk until the house match is over, but we've got to practice. Sky's being a little bitch. Seems there is one source of pressure you have not vocalized. I overheard all your conversation with Sky. Something's airy. Due to what she said of her father, is that the case? It is, and she won't talk to me about it, especially because we are so close to the house match. I want to know what's going on through her head. Is that desire driven by friendship and your bond as a teammate, or is it motivated by frustration? Well, isn't it both? Can it be both? Sky's my friend, and she's been acting so cold lately, and she won't tell me why I'm worried about her. You cannot bring your worry to the pitch. A Quidditch player must fly with a clear mind. But I can't fix anything if Sky won't talk to me. And neither of us has time before the house match. What matters is not that the tension subsides, is that you can put it aside, attend to the present. The past will keep. What the fuck am I reading? You are right. I have got to focus on the house match. Spoken like a true Quidditch player. Let us join the others in the final practice before the house match. Beetle. Booshka. 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 Now what? Either I'm nervous about the match, or I have had too many kippos. We are all counting on you to protect us. I can't talk now until we have finished the house match. It's almost time for your first house match as a beetle. I didn't miss Owen's moment of vivification, did I? We waited for you, of course. We can't play Quidditch if one of us isn't properly verified. Looks like he's about to start. The time has come. In a few moments, we will play Hufflepuff in our first house match. Let us use this brief time we have to discuss the coming match. As our first moment of verification, this journey to the Quidditch Cup. Oh. It is nearly time for our match. I must ask you to remember this. Hufflepuff finished fourth in the last push for the Quidditch Cup. The team has worked hard to come back from that loss, but we too have dedicated ourselves to our training. We are Hogwarts Quidditch Cup champions. We must defend that honor. That is our first step on the path to the Quidditch Cup. Let us take it together. I feel like we're gonna lose it. What are you lot still doing here? Get on your brooms. That house match is about to begin. $450 I have to spend. I ain't got no money. Welcome everyone to the very first house match of the season. For any new Quidditch fans in the audience, each team plays 3 matches per season. Let's give a good Hogwarts welcome to the Hufflepuff team. Boo. And on the other end of the Quidditch pitch with our brand new Beetle, the Gryffindor Quidditch team. Woo! Why is Penny with the with the Gryffindors? And it wouldn't be a Quidditch match without everyone's favorite referee, Madam Hooch. Get ready, everyone, because the match begins now. Blood your backbeat. Boom. Douche. Bludger hits the chaser. Has another shot at the goalpost. Looks like Gryffindor needs defense to win this match. Can't make it in time, can then defend the goalpost and save the match. What the fuck's... The keeper's still there, what the hell? Ba-boom. Boom. Douche. Dane stops the Quaffle. Spectacular defensive maneuvering from Gryffindor's new speeder. Penny's betraying her house. What the hell? The Gryffindor Seeker spots a snitch, but this won't end. But this won't be the end of the thrilling match, because she's got a bludger on her tailwind. Gryffindor's beetles will never make it in time to save the Seeker, but if they can throw the bat. But surely just now she just lost the snitch, didn't she? Because the snitch is not in front of her anymore. By throwing that Beetle's bat, they can save the Seeker and the Gryffindor team. What? No. That's parking with the Crawford. The only thing between Gryffindor and the goal is the Hufflepuff keeper. Hit the keeper, come on. Oh. Parking scores, that's 10 points to Gryffindor. We have seen brilliant maneuvers from Dan, but things are about to get rough, because Dan is caught between the Seeker and the Beetle and the Bludger. The Bludger backbeat is streaky, but if Dan can hit the Seeker, Gryffindor could win the match. Did you see that? There's only a 13.4% chance of hitting a target backhanded, but then beat the odds. The Seeker has caught the snitch. Gryffindor wins the first match of the season. This match puts the Gryffindor team on their clear path to the Quidditch Cup. But don't count your ass window eggs before they have hatched. Anything can happen, Quidditch.